There is no how to be relaxed. What's happening or what's appearing to happen is already relaxed. It's only the illusory sense of a separate me that creates or is the contraction, the apparent contraction. There is no inherent contraction. There is only the relaxed appearance already. So, any technique to be relaxed is part of the dream because it's only the separate position that can apply your technique to be peaceful, to be more relaxed. The sounds arising is relaxation. The appearance is relaxation. Even the apparent sense of attention, even the apparent sense of not being right, of something being wrong, is also relaxation, is also freedom. Relaxation is so relaxed that it includes contraction. The position always tries to look for a technique, to look for a method, to look for a way to find something, to be peaceful, to be relaxed. There is no entity to be relaxed. There is just the relaxation. The entity is the contraction, the apparent falling away of the entity, the apparent falling away of the felt sense of a separate existence is the relaxation. Even the separation between contraction and relaxation is illusory. There is no separation between contraction and relaxation.
बाहर सजावट वजावट नहीं किया कि देखें। आओ बाहर।
There is no distraction. There is only white noise. Everything is a white noise. White noise in the sense that it's not a distraction, it's just a noise. It's only for a someone that the noise, the appearance becomes a distraction, becomes a contracted sense of a position. Because as soon as that someone sees the appearance, it gives solidity to the appearance. It starts viewing the appearance as substantial, as real. It's the realness of the appearance, it's the realness of the separate position that makes the appearance contracted, apparently. It seems as if I am a small entity in this entire universe. That's the feeling of the separate existence. And that small entity tries to become bigger by looking for more, by finding techniques to be better, to be better, by finding techniques to get relaxed. It's always about how to, about why. It's about how to make the appearance complete. How can I get what am I looking for? What teaching is the best? What sort of a knowing is beneficial? Nothing is forced in what's appearing to happen. It's happening, just happening. No force in it, no substantiality in it, no realness to it, nothing missing in it, and there is no it, only what's happening. And it would imply that what's happening is an entity, that what's happening needs to be realized, but it's not it what's happening, it's just what's happening. These words are not something which are being said today, apparently. These words are not my words. These words are just words. Thinking is not the problem. It's the position that owns the thinking that creates the apparent problem. But that owner is not happening already. So there is no problem, apparently. The problem only comes from the sense of the contracted position, and that contraction is illusory. There is only relaxation. That's why there is no how to get relaxed, because how will you make the already relaxed appearance more relaxed? There is a talk in the spiritual circle that you can feel boundless, that you can feel more relaxed, that you can feel a sense of a freedom, that you can feel more peaceful by applying how to's. There is no how to in freedom. There is no how to in relaxation. How to comes from the sense of a real space and a real time. And in that real space and real time, the self tries to apply a technique. A technique implies that a sense of a process is real, that there is a journey in which a method can be applied. If there is a sense of someone searching for the next words, that's the sense of the separate position, looking for the words to find something, because it's always looking for something. Because for the me, for the contracted sense of a positional self, the appearance is always something needs to happen, and it tries to make the appearance nothing needs to happen by doing something, by applying a technique, by applying a method. All techniques are illusory because there is no process. All techniques are unreal because the appearance is not to. Not to doesn't mean no distinctions. Not to also doesn't mean distinctions. Not to means nothing. Not to doesn't even mean nothing. Not to is not nothing. That's another way of saying that not to is unsayable is the full stop. The full stop, not in the nihilistic sense that there is no hope for a someone, there is no purpose for a someone, there is just no hope, there is just no purpose. It's only for the separate self, for that someone, that it's good to be hopeful, because hope implies that I can get something, that I can achieve a better place. But there is no need for hope because this is already nothing missing. This is already freedom. So there is no space for hope. There is no space for a purpose because a purpose implies that what's happening is a process moving through time, but what's happening is not moving through time. There is no difference between fundamental difference between effort and no effort, between relaxation and contraction, between perception and no perception, between silence and sound, because there is only not two. Not not two is also not two. Not two includes not two. There is no control already. The sense of a control only exists for the seeker, which is trying to find something. And that's why it creates the sense of a control, because it's only through control that the seeking energy or the separate position can find something, can find something which is missing in the appearance. And that something which is missing in the appearance is also illusorily created by the separate position. There is no one to get the meaning of these words. There is no one not to get the meaning of these words, because these words don't have a meaning and they are not meaningless. These words are just raw words, the spontaneous words, just like the spontaneous and the raw appearance, what's appearing to happen. Non duality is, is, and is not. How to communicate what's being said here, how to understand what's being said here. There is no how to. What's the purpose of existence? What's the purpose of life? There is no what. All whys, all what, and all how to's are unreal. It's unreal because all those are the questions that come from the sense of getting somewhere, and there is nowhere to get to. Meditation can happen, how to's can happen, what ifs can happen. Asking questions and getting answers can happen. But those answers will always be unfulfilling because this is unanswerable. What's happening is too broad and boundless for an answer. It's not limited to a particular question. It's not limited to a particular answer. It's the limitless mystery. It's the boundless energy. Energy not in the sense of something mystical. Energy just in the sense of its spontaneity, its immediacy. There is no one making the words happen. The words are happening just like anything else, just like the sounds arising, the perception happening. There is no one making anything happen. There is just happening. There is no one behind the happenings. There is no one behind the appearance. There is no sense of a universal reality hidden behind the appearance, waiting to be discovered. There is just the immediate appearance. What seems to be is not to be gotten. What seems to be is already the case.